Hey everyone, this is Mustafa and this is the Dynamo for Civil 3D. So we'll begin by explaining the general UI of the application. We have this section here, it's called library section, which includes some packages for that we will use, and for example AutoCAD package, Civil 3D package, and if we want to add more from packages, package manager, and we can add wherever we want. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see some example here. If you click on AutoCAD package and objects, and for example text here, if we left click, we will see this node. This is called a node, and this node actually we can connect other nodes by this node. Okay, so the left side of this node is for inputs and the right side of it is the output. So for example, we want to create a text here. So the input here would be a string for the text, for example. By the way, if you want to add another node here, we can simply right click by the mouse and type string. String includes a text. It's some type of the input. Okay, and another way to search for it is to go to the library section and type string. So you'll see it here, and we can also another way we can access this node by going to the input package, input package, yes, here, and we can find it in the basic, in the string here. If we click by the mouse, we will see it come up here. So let's get started. Let's type here, for example, Mustafa, and we click here and we connect this node by this one, and we want an insertion point here to add this text. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to add text here somewhere. So we need to define where exactly do you want to add the text. So for example, let's double click here to see suggestions. We want to add the origin one. Okay, so the origin will be 0 0. Okay, x0 y0. So this is the height or rotation, horizontal mode, vertical mode. These are optional. Okay, so we're not going to do any change for any of these. So let's add a layer. If you hover by the mouse on it, you'll see a string here. So we need to add a string to define the layer that we were working on. So I'm gonna type the layer, I'm gonna use the layer 0. There's a layer called 0 here. Okay, I'm gonna connect this by this wire. And as for the block, this means that where exactly do you want to add this text? Do you want to add it here in the model space that you're working on? So I need to tell Dynamo to do so. So how can I tell it to do so? So here I'm gonna write document. I'm telling Dynamo to use the current document that we are working on. So this node is exactly what I want, and I need to tell it to use the current model space. This is called a model space. Okay, so I'll type here model space, and find it here. Yes, this is exactly what I want. So I'm gonna connect this node by this one and connect this by this one, and